Mega entertainment news this morning with confirmation John Farnham will be celebrated in a star-studded tribute show for one night only in Melbourne. Celine Dion, Hugh Jackman and Richard Marx are just a few of the huge names who'll be performing.
This is incredibly exciting. Let's get some more. Here's our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. Pete, this is what we've been talking about the last couple of days. No one knew what it was or what it was going to be.
Yeah, they promised a once-in-a-generation event, and when you think about this, it pretty much is that. You know, something like this will only happen for one night. It'll happen in Melbourne only. And Tuesday morning, 10 a.m, I better give you the diary note now. Ticketek, that's where the tickets will go on sale. I wouldn't be messing around if you want tickets to go, and there'll be a lot of people who will travel from all around Australia and indeed overseas, because this will be a chance to celebrate John. You know, we all know what he's been through in recent times. Look at that lineup of names, big name people there who all just want to do it because they revere him. Now, you can see it is going to be very much John's songbook. And of course, we're going back to music that goes back over 50 years. It's, you know, there was a whole 20 years before You're the Voice. So there's a lot to choose from. So how they work out who's going to sing what will be absolutely fascinating. The money from this is going to Neck and Head Cancer Australia, which have been assisting John through his troubles in recent times. So he wanted to do it. You know, John's a very private person. I think he had to be talked into doing this. He said no already a couple of times. Finally, they got him across the line when they presented to him what this could mean in terms of raising money for this particular cause. So he's doing it. He's on board with it all. So I'm going to show you this. Here's a little bit of the hype that has been released this morning to get everyone excited about it. And also a message from Hugh Jackman, who of course is one of the performers on the night. Take a look at this.
Plus, performing via satellite with the orchestra and John Farnham Band, Celine Dion from Paris and Hugh Jackman from Los Angeles. Some of the world's greatest voices, over 120 musicians, for one unrepeatable moment in time.
I'm so excited to be a part of this incredible event to honour one of the great Australians, an icon. I'm a huge fan. I think officially I'm a stalker, because it goes way back to when I was 23 and I used to work at the Perth Entertainment Centre watching your whole sound check every time you'd be there. And I was like, oh, this is what a pro does. Thank you for not having me arrested. And by the way, I know there's still a restraining order. That's why I'm doing this via video.
And you throw in there, you know, Kate Ceberano and John Stevens and Jimmy Barnes, and it's show business royalty, so it's going to be really an amazing night. It's
really funny, actually, Pete, because, you know, we've just finished shooting The Voice, and Richard Marx is a huge John Farnham fan.
Yeah.
Whenever a contestant, an artist would come and sing a John Farnham song, he would talk about John Farnham relentlessly. So Richard being part of this tribute, I think, is actually going to be brilliant. And John will be there, Pete, but he won't be singing, right?
No, and I think John was very keen to kill that idea off very quickly. And in fact, he's gone public today and said that he will never perform or sing again. That is a result of what he's been through with his surgeries. I think he believes that he can't do it like he used to do it. And John's a funny kind of guy. In many ways, he's very laid back, very laconic, but he is a perfectionist. And I think when you've got his track record of success for so long, what you don't want to do is do it, try and do it, and have people say, oh, you know, isn't it a bit embarrassing? He knows that. So let sleeping dogs lie. Yep. You know, he's got nothing to prove. So hopefully he'll be there on the night and just, you know, feel the love. To be honest with you, I always thought once Glenn Wheatley went, and this is before John had the cancer battle, I thought he'll never perform again. I don't think he could bear the thought of going on stage and looking off to the side and not seeing Glenn there. So, as I say, he's got nothing to prove. We just hope he gets there on the night so he can really feel the love.
Pete, I know the set list hasn't been released yet, but please tell me the minute it's confirmed that Barnsley's doing Sadie the cleaning lady. Please.
Yeah.